What's up guys, and welcome back. Okay, so let's just discuss the views. Okay, one of the most important part of our framework. Okay, and basically let me just introduce what are views. Views are basically those parts, basically in short, views are our interfaces and HTML CSS, right? We don't need to use the command line to create a view because there is no any specific functionality to create a view using command line. So first let's see where our views live in Laravel. Okay, this is our folder structure. Okay, these are our files. So there is a folder called resources, right? If I just open resources, and then we have assets, lang, and the views, right? So let's just open views. Okay, then we have some default views. The auth view that we recently we just have run a command called php artisan auth. So this is basically the views from scaffold. Basically the views are a scaffold from Laravel. It's built in, so we just delete all of them. Okay, nice. Well, now let me just create a new file, and then we'll just call it. Okay, let me just create a new folder basically, and I'll call this layouts, and then create again new folder, call it home, and then go to home and then create a new file called, for example, index.blade.php, right? You can see the icon has also changed if you realize here, blade.php. Now what's blade? Blade is basically Laravel's templating engine. So if you have your own framework, you might use Twig. That's also a blade templating, basically templating engine. So blade is Laravel's templating engine. We don't need to use the traditional syntax, for example PHP to echo the name variable. We simply do it like that. Okay, this is basically blade template. And for example, you're using the for each loop in Laravel. In traditional PHP, you might do something like that, for each. Okay, and then for each, and then the variable. Okay, the name of the variable, for example echo items, right? Something like that. But in Laravel, blade template simply provides you a way you can just for each things like that. We just discuss them later on. And for each, and then the item, something like that. Okay, but don't worry about them, we will just learn each and everything clearly. Okay, so this is basically blade template, and let's just discuss views. If I just say hello and go to my web.php and then refer to written view, and the name of the view is, for example, in our case, home/index, home.index, right? Now we don't need to use blade.template. Basically Laravel will automatically convert this and appends blade.php. If you just reload the page, there we go, and hello from index blade file. Okay, there we go. That's simple and nice. So these are basically views in our application. We'll just, in the next video, we'll be create our master layout, which is one of the most important and useful part. Okay,